Yeah, Twisted Sniper 42 here. Just going to put an update up on the Abrams because once again my editing software seems to be having a fit with YouTube and doesn't want to accept it. Every time I try to put it up onto YouTube, it just tells me error. So I don't know, back to square one again. But never mind, I'm going to use the capture, which is what I'm doing now. And what I'll do is I'll piece it together and I'll do it from the YouTube capture, because at least I know it will go up then, even though if it hasn't got the nice video bit at the start and stuff. But it just gives you an idea of what I'm working on, well, what I'm doing. And I've got a few other bits that I'm doing to it as well that I haven't actually, I'm not going to show you yet, but I will show you next week or so maybe. Still got to get paint for it. I still need to shave. Yeah, anyway, here it is, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Twisted Sniper 42 here. On the Abrams. A bit chilly now, that's why I'm rubbing my hands together. A bit chilly. Excuse me. Totally in. Yeah. Basically, this is as far as I've got with it so far. Just doing the road wheels and stuff. I just started doing them, but that's just pretty much as far as I've got, to be honest. I need a knife. There we go. That'll do. Right. As you can see, I haven't got that far. Been a bit busy, so let's crack on. Do a little bit jibber jabber a bit, same as I usually do. Talk rubbish. Where am I going? What am I doing? Right, so I'm not using my cutters. I don't see the point at the moment. Just, take some of these off. Get a little bit of this done. It won't be a long video, guys, it's just a short one. Just to yeah, just a quick one. Just so you can see my progress as I go along, really. Yeah. Other than that, trying to keep up with your videos. Trying. Managed to watch a few last night. Do for the time being. Yeah, watched a few, not many. Yeah. As you can see, I don't usually do this like this way, because when I know I'm not, when I'm doing, usually not trying to concentrate doing this and jabbering at the same time. Not used to that, really, but you know, first time for everything. Chris and Alex, you seem to find pretty simple. How the hell do you do it? Bobby Waldron, God knows. You guys amaze me. But there you go. And Cohen, jeez. You could jabber for the country, mate. Not that I don't like it. You make me laugh. I enjoy it. So, I don't mind. And it always sort of, you know, watching you and listening to you, it helps me learn. So, oops. Nearly flat spotted it there. So yeah, it might be a long video, just don't really get a huge amount of time for my lunch. I usually spend about 5-10 minutes if I get time in the morning, which is what I'm doing now, to do a bit of work. But usually at lunch I spend about if I get half an hour, I'll try half an hour. And while I'm speaking to the other half, which is why you never see that long a video unless I'm outside in the shed. But it's too cold for that, to be honest, so I'd rather work indoors. At the moment, it's far too cold out there. Got up this morning for work. It's what? Now the time now is coming up to 20 past 10 in the morning. I was up at 4:30 this morning and in here for about 20 to 7. And I won't leave until about 5 o'clock this evening. And then an hour journey home. So, and then as soon as I get home, I'll be back in. Well, I probably won't even get out of the car by the time she walks out the door, and it's taking her to work. Drop her off at work, and then back to aggravate Nipper. Make sure he's doing his homework. And so I get a couple of hours, well, occasionally I get a couple of hours in the evening, obviously when I'm looking after him and she's at work, but I don't always, because sometimes I have to keep an eye on him, see what he's up to, because you know what teenagers are like. This being his final 6 months, 5-6 months, and all the mock exams and exams, he's got a lot of coursework and stuff to do. Nearly took my finger off. And if you let him, he'll sit on the sofa, watch the wrestling, and ignore what he's meant to be doing. Especially if I disappear upstairs, he'll be playing on the phone, messing about with that instead of doing his homework. Give him his due, give him his due. He does do his homework. He always does do it. But obviously, he needs the little push here and there, because he'll forget. But other than that, he's pretty good. He's predicted good grades, so he's already got his college interview coming up. When is it? 16th. 16th? Yeah, Monday the 16th. So he's got that coming up. We've already been there, look around and have it. It's quite a new. Well, it's not a new college. It's a new building, really big building, really nicely laid out. Should be good. So, and the teachers and that, well, yeah, seem to be quite nice. So he's got his interviews. I've got to take him for that. All on the 16th, and then it's only hardly any time at all before he finishes. Blimey. Yeah, so that should be interesting. That's what I've got to do this evening. What have I got to do this evening? Edit and upload this maybe, if I get time. I see no issues with, I don't know, I think it's because YouTube and Google Plus have, took a bit too much off there, never mind, have changed. It seems to have messed with my editing software for some reason. I don't know why, but it's, I'll edit it and then produce it, and then because obviously my software's got it's quite old, so only if I'm doing under 10 minutes, it'd be I'll do it, edit it on there, and then upload it from there, and because it's got the YouTube thing on it. But recently, I'll produce it instead of having to produce it and then upload it. I can produce it and upload it from that software, which saves me a lot of time. But for some unknown reason, since Google Plus has changed their lovely settings, etc., etc., it's given me a bit of issues, which means what I end up having to do is edit it, produce it on the YouTube settings. It'll tell me that it's failed to go up to YouTube, as it always does these days. And then I'll have to take it out and physically go into my account. And have to go into my account and basically upload it from YouTube itself, which seems to be actually quicker than doing it through the production bit, but I don't know why it does that. I really don't know why it's doing that now, but there we go. Because at one stage I was having, before actually it changed, I was having terrible fucking problems. Excuse my language, that was rude. Having terrible problems uploading. It was taking 2-3 hours for like a 5-10 minute clip. And it was like, you know, I was having so much issues. It really was. And I don't know why, because my computer's up to date, it's always defragged and what have you, is, you know, plenty of space on it, so not quite sure why. But it seems to be quicker now for some reason. Don't know why, but it is. I've got one missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I haven't cut equal amounts. What a div. Never mind. But yeah, I don't know why that is, but it's letting me upload it in like a lot quicker, which is nice. But it seems to be upload, because I've obviously got it set for like HD or what have you. But for some unknown reason, it still seems to be, it uploads it in the HD, obviously. But I seem to get those two stupid black lines, top and bottom, widescreen type thing. I don't know. Not quite sure why it does that. I'm going to have to have a look at my settings. I think it's probably because I've got used to using YouTube Capture quite a bit recently. And instead of I think my settings may have gone awry on my software. So that's probably where it's. The problem is I'll probably click the aspect ratio or something onto something else because you have to do it on the clip itself, depending on how it's being filmed, on the clip itself, and also I wonder, that could be what it is. Just had a thought. It could be because obviously when I'm recording on my old camera, the noisy one, it used to hiss and it was horrible, and that was obviously a different format, whereas this is a different format to that. So I end up having to put it through a secondary, before I even start, a secondary program. So yeah, I have to put it through a secondary program to upload it to my editing software, because I have two sets of editing software. One that's just too complicated, and it's not too complicated, it's just takes me so long and so much fanning about, because it's like a proper a good one, and the other one is okay, so I use that, but obviously it won't thing it anyway. That's me done, guys.